Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Today's video is the 13th in a series where I am taking a lipstick from the Sephora house brand Lipsticks, their hashtag Lipstories lipsticks, and I'm taking a color, starting the video with face and lips done, and then I'm building the color story of everything around the lipstick. Today's lipstick is called Celebrate, so if you'd like to see how I got this look, using the Colourpop Fortune palette, and on my lids, super exciting, company called Beauty Bar Baby. These are pigments and this is Abracadabra on my lids. Please keep watching. All right, I've already put some MAC Painterly Paint Pot on my lids, and I'm gonna go in with Ben on a flat brush just to set this down a little bit. This is one of the new Zoeva Film Star brushes. I love Zoeva brushes and just love the design of these. They're kind of like a really pretty, really pale pink. Pretty. And this is a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, but that is okay because I'm going to be doing a lot of blending and putting a lot of kind of color on too. All right, then I'm going to go in with Mo Problems with this brush. It's another one from the set. There's gardening happening outside. I'm trying to kind of wait for it to stop. Someone's blowing leaves, and so apologies for that. So this is kind of a tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go in with Mo Problems just to start defining things a little bit. Never know when someone's going to start gardening or jackhammering or I hope it's not too annoying. All right, then I'm going to use the same brush with Riche, which is kind of a cool orange. It's not, most oranges these days, well, actually on my eyes, it looks fairly warm. Warm, a little bit neutral, but in the palette it looks, well, I guess it looks warm to neutral. All right. Interesting how things can change depending on where you're putting them and what they look like, but symmetry always. And then the last color that I'm going to put in my crease is Trove. And for this I'm using like a domed brush, so it's packed more densely than the other ones are. And everything so far is, but yeah, I wanted to pick up the pink here. That's what I wanted to do. And in the palette, this color looks kind of cool, if not neutral, but I think because I have that orange beneath it, it looks a little bit warmer. All right, now comes the fun part, although this was fun too. So I learned about this from a YouTuber named Bailey. I've been watching her for years. I'll put a link in the description box down below to the video that she posted about these. The company is called Beauty Bar Baby, and these are called quadchromes, which is 2 times a duochrome, I guess. It's supposed to have kind of 4 different shifts depending on the light that you're in. Not sure how much variation we're gonna get here with this kind of light in this room, but it's just, I've tried it a bunch of times and I love this. So I'm gonna use the Real Techniques detailed brush and some MAC Fix Plus. You can get these as pressed pigments, but I think that with the loose, and what she said too is true, that with the loose pigment, you have more flexibility to, I'm gonna tap it because I don't wanna get any fallout. You have more flexibility to use it like as an eyeliner. You could obviously dampen and dip a brush in a pan, but this just gives you, I think, a lot more flexibility. So pretty. And it's interesting because it's showing up kind of blue on, it's actually blue here too, but as I'm looking at it here, it looks purple. So this is gonna give me, I think this is like a blue, green, purple, pink. I think this is the one that she used. And I will put a link in the description box down below to the video that she posted. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of fallout. Not terrible, but I will be more mindful of kind of tapping things off. There are a lot of things that I've learned about from her. The 2 things that I would say, there are a couple things actually. I know that there are more, but the 2 that are coming to mind immediately are this. Another is the Adept Cosmetics palettes. I'm going back in with my sponge to just tap that down a little bit. I'm getting too excited. I'm not tapping off as much as I should. So from Bailey, I learned about this. I learned about Adept Cosmetics palettes, which are these really functional, I think they're 96 pans. They're 2-sided, and just empty palettes that you can put a ton of stuff in, and they have a little plastic separator in the middle. Learned about those from her, and I also learned about these from her. I'll put something on the screen right now. I'm not remembering what the name of the designer, the person, the makeup person is, but I learned about these from her, and these are just game-changing. They're an eye color, but you could use them anywhere. And yeah, it's interesting. I've been following her for years, and I think of all the people on YouTube that I've ever watched, I'm just gonna go back in with one of these brushes and clean it up a little bit. I think I've learned of, because everyone's always showing you, you know, whatever like the newest, most interesting releases are, and showing you how things work, and comparing and contrasting, and doing demos and doing reviews and things like that. But from her, I find more interesting products that I'm not really hearing about anywhere else. All right, I need to balance out the color in my face a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Balm in Stain in Spring, and I'm considering whether or not I wanna do a wing. I planned on it, but I actually don't know if I want to now, which is interesting for me. Kind of feel like the eyeshadow and the lipstick are the stars, and doing a wing might add more than I want to. I'm growing so much, it's interesting to have me kind of restrain myself from doing a wing. And then I'm also going to bronze a little bit, and this is also the Balm. This is Take Home the Bronze, and I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush for this, just kind of on the high points of my face where the sun would be hitting me if I didn't wear sunscreen all the time and have a bit of a vitamin D deficiency. I hear that a lot of people in the Bay Area, San Francisco, have vitamin D deficiencies, especially in the winter. I would assume the same is true for Seattle. So I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna put on mascara and be done. I'm gonna use my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and I'll see you on the other side. And this is a finished look. I am really, I love this eyeshadow, the Beauty Bar Baby eyeshadow so much, and I like a lot the way that it's working with the lipstick. So thank you so much for watching. A lot to do in the world, a lot to do on YouTube, and it means everything to me that you took some time to spend with me today. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.